Hello everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day today. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. And don't mind my blah 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 can't talk days. Today is a day, it's Friday, but it feels like a Friday the 13th, but it's not. I love my eye look. Not the face, the eye look. And we are just working with another look with wild greens. So before my battery dies, let's get to it. Hello, don't mind me. I am fixing something that I tried to do so that I would have less work to do on this video. But I was working in the dark with a new tool, a new brush, and it messed everything up. Oh, you should have seen how patchy and awful it was. And I came in here and I had in my mind what I was going to use for blush, bronzer, and highlight. Well, I can't do that because the colors I want to use, you know what? See, I want to use my Wild Greens palette and I want to use these colors, but I wanted to use my Kosas as my blush, and I'm trying to learn how to do this. I can't use my Dull 10 either because the pink is way too pink. What about, I'm trying to learn. I am trying to learn here, and that's not going to work. What about, I think that's going to work. Alrighty then, let's start off with the Perricone bronzer. I'm not an artist. I'm trying. I am trying. I want to be. I really want to be. Now I still have no idea what I'm going to use for highlighter. Do I even have, you know what? I can use the one in here. That's fine. Okay, let's start off with the bronzer, which happens to be a dropper. I don't know why they made the bronzer a dropper when everything else is a, I should have used my hand. I thought about it, but I didn't. Okay, so I gotta hurry so that it doesn't dry. And my hair, all those little hairs are just going everywhere. I'm using my hand now. I don't know how some of the YouTubers can just straight up put it on the face and it's dark. How long do they actually take to blend it out? I'm very curious, because there's got to be some stuff, there's got to be stuff we don't see. Like, you guys know that until recently I couldn't edit to save my life. I was lucky I was able to post. So you saw everything, all the mistakes, everything, and now I can actually edit a little bit so I can take out some stuff. And it just makes me wonder, because I've done that by accident, put too much on, and it's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And I was watching again this morning a couple of them, and they would just like shh, 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 especially since this stuff can dry. After I saw that video with Nady and using the new House Labs products and how they dry in seconds, it was intriguing, because most YouTubers will slather it all on and then start on one side and then go on the other and talk in the process, start, stop, just like I'm going to be doing here, instead of putting it on my hand. and I'm using the wrong brush. It's one of those days. It's Friday and it's one of those days. So yeah, it's like I haven't seen anybody post other than Nady anything about the new House Labs. Sorry, the new revamped House Labs. He's the only one. And he was quite honest about it. Nady he tries to be so nice. No! My cap broke. Look at that. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's time for duct tape. Yep, duct tape time. Oh, no, I'm going to use my Kosas cream because I'm in creams. So I didn't use the melon, but I can use the cream, which is fine because the cream has a lot more left than, and I have to go out for a Doppler ultrasound later. Hopefully it'll determine that I took care of everything. We shall see, because I really don't want to go to the hospital. Yeah, that's not what I want. A new one. This is my last one. And I have to use them because they are old. Or it is old, because I got two at the same time when I got them from BoxyCharm. Because I loved this one. I don't know if I still do, but... Alright. Yes, my eyes are already primed. I watched a few videos this morning about wild greens, and it tells me that I am going to start with lo-fi, because I want to do, I've done the greens, I want to do more greens, but I've done the greens once, and now I want to do the peach pinks, whatever those colors are. So this is what I am doing. And let us hope that I can do something properly. I brought some things into the bedroom when I was doing my foundation and whatnot, and when I did my eyeshadow, my eye base, I'm going to use turmeric. When I did my eye base, I didn't have a brush to blend it, so I used my concealer brush, and that was before I did my concealer, but I guess there was too much concealer left on it, and it looks like I am right to not use concealer as a base. Don't mind me. Memory. When I put this underneath my, no, not this. I put this underneath my foundation, and that's what I'm seeing on my eyebrow, because I put it there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. We're going to have fun, especially since I'm already using the wrong brush. I should have gone down a size. But I didn't switch right away because I knew I have to do everything the same on both sides. Now I will use my number 15 Rifer brush. It's a little bit better. But all the videos that I saw of people using this palette was a little subdued. I have to say, all the eye looks were a little subdued. And we know I'm not about the subdued. I'm gonna try 14. Patty Alonso said it right. This is a great palette for beginners because I can just add and add and add instead of being stuck with having to blend too much. Yes, I'm blending a lot, but it's not like I've got too much pigment that I can't blend out. That is frustrating, especially when you just got no talent like me. And I figured since there's so much peach in this orange, I'm wearing blue, which is its opposite on the color wheel. And yes, I do know that. Don't know much else, but I know that. And I'm going to go back to Lo-Fi and try to blend that down a little bit because I know harsh edges are not pretty. It doesn't want to stick here. I put it down, I open my eye, it's not there. Let us do, I'm going to put, great, stick my non-existent nail in there. High Vibe, is that what it is? High Vibe. All over the lid. When I saw Patty Alonso do it, it didn't look this shiny. It just looked like Ritz, you know, just like a few sparklers. I hope you guys see how beautifully shiny and metallic it looks, because that's what I see on this side of the multiverse. And that's what I like. I love when it's like that. A little shinier would be great. And I get the feeling that by the end of the night, before I take my makeup off, this part is going to be nice and separated, because that's what I find happens with shadows like this. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of fuzz. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. That is very, very old. I was a kid when that book was out. Look! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take this one now, and I'm going to take Chill. Here we go. And Chill is going to chill out right in the corner. I love this new, this newfangled fad of putting shimmers on the lower lash line. I love it, because we know how I feel about shimmers. I would put shimmers all over my body if it didn't get on my clothes. Okay, what I'm going to try to do, I'm going back into High Vibe. But what else can I try? Because that's not enough, is it, right? When do I ever stop? I don't. I'm going to try and use Stash. I'm going to try to use that. Okay, I hope this video is not going to be too long because I was watching Melissa Nadaline yesterday, and what she says was bang on, because she was doing a Shop My Stash every couple of weeks, right? And at that rate, she would only use like maybe at tops 26 of her palettes, because she would only take one palette at a time. And when I tried to do the Shop My Stash, I just, for some reason, I stopped doing makeup. I guess that's when I got really, really down. So the Shop My Stash didn't work for me. And she's got, oh my gosh, she's got a beautiful collection. Her collection is absolutely insanely, insanely gorgeous. It's like, I am drooling. Yeah, I got, not that side too much, but I gotta be careful because it's giving me little green freckles. This face doesn't do freckles. I didn't even take this out. What am I doing, Bridget? What am I doing? Let's see if I can use the ColourPop, because last time I tried to do the ColourPop, oh, I love Melissa Nadaline. She lives on her farm with her mom, and she's French and US citizenship. She lived in the US most of her life, but now she's in France. And please invite me over and pay for my ticket. There's horses, there's dogs. It's absolutely gorgeous. You guys got to go check her out. She's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. And the way she's organized her collection, she uses IKEA furniture, but it's not the Alex drawers. It's the metal office drawers, and she's got a whole lot of them, and half of them are for her nails and the other half is for makeup. And the collection she has, because most of that, because she moved fairly recently to France, because her and her boyfriend were gallivanting all over the world. Lucky girl. she has a storage in Arizona. So her brother came a few weeks, well, came. When I say came, I mean went to visit her and brought her a suitcase full of her makeup. And she says she still has a lot that needs to come back to France. So anytime a family member goes to visit her, they bring her a suitcase full of her stuff from her storage. I hope for her that it gets emptied soon so that that expense goes out the window, because storage units are not cheap. And it's hilarious because even though all the makeup she's had for a while, it's new to her because she's not used to it. So not only is it a discovery for us, what she does, it's a discovery for herself because she hasn't used it yet. And it's a hoot. It's a real hoot. I need to message her. I don't think she's putting enough product in her Shop My Stash. I understand she wants to get to know what she has and concentrate on that, and that's working for her. But I want to see more than that. It's about me. It's not about her. Doesn't she get that? Oh, she's brilliant. I am so glad I found her. I really am. Okay, what else am I doing? Other than losing falling hairs, which is my life. Ooh, that's better. Actually, that's much better. There you go. Wild greens. The peachy colors. It's a beautiful palette. I am so glad I got it. I really, really am. I need to use it more. But I need to use everything more. And my battery's about to die. Great. Thank you everybody once again for coming to visit with me. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment. À bientôt.